Welcome to our usual hovers. I'm Meeka Nomicon, and today we're going to play through the game In-Terror-Gation, where we play as a psychiatrist at the Innsmouth Prison Hospital, and we're tasked with the interrogation of a mysterious patient, hopefully to get to the truth behind a bizarre case of kidnapping. For the past few months, there's been this patient. She was a victim of an abduction, and as well as a bizarrely unnatural homicide. Normally, she wouldn't be in our jurisdiction, but during her rescue, she attacked the police and tried to escape numerous times, which led to her being placed in our care. Then there's her behavior. Family members reported that she was acting differently, a total personality change. She's never provided any clear answers on what happened. Oddly, she suddenly made a request stating she was finally willing to talk. They put me in charge for her interrogation. I thought it'd be a good idea to ask the police for any evidence they were willing to share with me, given her history of being uncooperative with questioning. Thankfully, they let me have a binder containing some of the evidence they'd collected. Not all of it, granted, but hopefully it'll be enough to finally get the truth of what happened. Okay, so we can begin our leave. This seems like an odd choice. Is this going to be a Dreadway demo experience? If I select to leave, are you going to give me an Easter egg? We need to try it.
Forget this. I'll leave them to someone else. I'm taking today off.
Wait, it worked! Well, we found out ending 5. Thanks for playing, I guess. Oh, thank you, Dreadway. You have taught me a lot. Now, we've got to find the other 4 endings, so let's begin.
Okay, I'm ready. Could you bring the patient in? Now, before we get started, can you give me your name for the record, please?
Oh, yeah, sure. It's, Heather. My name's Heather.
Okay, so, check the folder. Interrogation tips. 1. While time is limited, it's best to look through all the documents. 2. Not all questions have a contradiction. Proceed to the next question if nothing seems to be wrong to avoid wasting time. Avoid picking things that aren't contradictions. All it does is make you lose time. If you're out of time, you can no longer browse for information. Use your tape recorder to rehear the last thing the suspect said. Okay, so our time is currently paused, which is good. So we've got Innsmouth Prison Hospital, patient report, patient named Darcy Widow. Wait, you said your name was Heather. We don't get the date of birth either, which is female and redacted patient number. What's that like 11/27/007? I can read it. And I think her birthday was like October something 1970, is that? Okay, reasons for admission to hospital. Patient was a victim of abduction. During her rescue, she acted out and assaulted the police, heavily injuring a few officers. She was planned to be held temporarily while being given therapy. But after numerous attempted escapes and continued attacks on people around her, she was committed to this facility. Additional information on the patient. Patient is proven to not be completely honest with doctors. Many staff have reported that her claims and information are incorrect. Currently, the patient seems to give no indication that she has any known disorders, rather that her constant lying is in order to hide something. Due to her frequent violent outbursts and escape attempts, she has been confined to a wheelchair during any and all activities. Okay, so our first contradiction is her name, right? You've very clearly got it wrong.
That's not what it says in your patient record.
Oh, right. Heather's, just a nickname of mine. It's Darcy. Sorry for the confusion.
You aren't from around here, are you? Could you tell me what state?
State? Sure. It's Pennsylvania.
Are you from Pennsylvania? I don't trust anything you say. Also, how did you get the nickname Heather from Darcy? There was nothing in here about what state she was in. So, letter from police department. We're sorry to say that due to the active status of investigation, the police are unable to provide any notes from investigators. However, the precinct is willing to work with Innsmouth in some capacity, so we've sent you a binder containing any evidence we aren't currently using. We hope this is ample support to help you with your interrogation of the patient. Okay, so detail of events. officer responded to a 911 call about individuals entering an abandoned house. Upon entering the premises, officers found one living victim and the body of an unidentified individual. Judging by the state of the two, it's estimated that they had been here for just a few hours. The surviving victim had been restrained to a chair. She was unconscious and cognizant, but would not answer questions. The body of an unidentified girl was discovered just a few feet from the survivor. Both individuals arrived at the same time based on the state of their clothing. The body was in an unnatural state. The entire body, including limbs, was twisted and deformed, and was in a state that closely resembled late stages of decomposition. The identity has yet to be determined due to these factors. I'm gonna guess that's Heather. But if she'd only, both of them had only got there recently, how was it so decomposed already? Clearly spookiness has been happening. Actions taken. Following the survivor's rescue, she immediately assaulted the officers present, leading to 2 police casualties due to severe injuries. The woman was quickly detained and medical support was called, but she has been uncooperative with questioning. A Virginia ID was found on the scene, so present staff will be looking into why she is here and notifying any family. Oh, sweet. Hey, you're from Virginia? You lied to me.
The police report says you're from Virginia, though.
Ah, right, sorry. I always get Pennsylvania and Virginia mixed up, you know, 'cause they are so close.
Are you talking to me of your own volition?
Yeah, of course. I just wanna give my side of the story.
You see, the thing about those states being close together, I can't even call you out on that because I have no idea where they're located graphically to each other. So, I'm gonna have to believe they're right next to each other, if you tell me they are. So I've read the entire document. I don't think there's anything in here that says she's not going to talk to us. So we'll just proceed to the next question.
Alright, thanks for that information. It's just a formality for the records.
Yeah, it, seemed that way.
Now, we don't have all the time in the world, so I won't bother you with going over the details. To keep it short, I need to ask you some questions about the university and your abduction.
Alright, that's fine. Go ahead.
As I'm sure you remember, you requested this meeting. The police have provided me with a binder containing some of their evidence, which I'll be using to make sure you're taking this discussion seriously. They told me that you were quite uncooperative during initial questioning. It's just to make sure.
Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you for, agreeing to this.
Okay, so, first of all, could you tell me a bit more about your experience at university?
Yeah. I was abducted at Harvard University, which is where I went to. It was, fine. It's not as if my grades were bad or anything. I got on well, I guess, until the, abduction, of course.
We didn't actually see anything mentioned about what university she went to. Oh wait, we've got 12 pages now. Wonderful. Okay, so because we've done the initial. Oh, that is really decomposed. Is that turning into a tree? Oh, that's gnarly. Are you Heather? Oh, I do adore the Junjuitsu vibes from this game. Okay, so Harvard University. So I'm guessing she was telling the truth? Virginia father Alan Widow has made a public statement about his plans to file a lawsuit against Harvard University over what happened to his daughter, claiming that Harvard failed to assure the safety of my daughter and clearly lacked anything resembling a background check on their staff. Wait, so a staff member kidnapped us? A few weeks ago, Harvard University student Darcy Widow was abducted from the university and brought to an abandoned house near 23rd West Road Street, where she was later found by the police bound to a chair next to an unidentified human corpse. Complicating matters is that Darcy herself was shortly arrested for assaulting the officers on duty and making multiple escape attempts while in custody. The father has stated that his daughter would never act like this. I can only blame the university for no doubt letting her hang around bad crowds, with what I imagine to be little to no oversight from staff. Alan Widow continues to mention that he will be taking on the lawsuit alone, citing his own career history as one of Virginia's most successful lawyers. His final statement from the reporter was, if Harbour thinks they can get away with this blatant disregard for their students' well-being, they don't know who they're messing with. Okay, so she did in fact go to Harbour, so that's fine. Oh, my time's going. Sorry.
It's a fairly big university, with lots of fields and classes. What did you major in?
My major? Well, I took a bachelor's degree, so I took a lot of classes that weren't part of it. But it was, management.
Okay, so wait. That should be on this page, right? Harbour University student complaint record. So Darcy Ryder, we're the one with the complaint. Wait, Darcy studied literature? We have got a Heather who studied management. Wait, is she actually Heather? Darcy submitted a complaint to the front desk about a student named Heather Baker. Both are currently paired together on an assignment for Professor Murphy's anthropology class. Darcy expressed discomfort with Heather, stating that she seemed more interested in me than the assignment. Darcy has said that she assumes Heather is just trying to be friendly and make small talk, but finds some of the questions unnerving. She went on to say that she didn't report this directly to the professor because she doesn't feel comfortable doing so, and also doesn't want to become enemies with Heather. There currently isn't much we can do at this moment, but if Darcy returns with more issues on the matter, then we'll take a closer look. Okay, so clearly this is the thing we're going to need to mention. Wonder what would happen if we actually pulled up the fact we know she's Heather. I mean, she's gotta be right. She gave us the name, she's given the management course.
Your college records state that you majored in literature.
Uh-oh. I guess that was just a mistake. Yeah, no, I majored in literature. My head's just kind of all over the place, you know?
Did you make any friends during your time at university? Any strong relationships with anyone?
I mean, of course, I had a couple of friends. Are you asking if I had a boyfriend or something? I never really had any strong relationships with anyone, to be honest. Mostly just, acquaintances.
Would now be a good time to bring up the complaint about Heather? It could be. Okay, place your bets now. Is that going to be Heather pretending to be Darcy? Because I mean, it makes it sound like Heather was obsessed with Darcy. Okay, so I'm thinking about actually asking about this one to see if that counts as a contradiction. What else have we actually got in here? Eyewitness, wanted persons. Okay, wait, first is email log. Alright, I was able to get my hands on the plane tickets. Our flight is 5 days from now. But because I'd rather not risk staying here for long after what will happen. People will get suspicious. Whatever you have planned with her, I suggest taking care of it in the next few days, and fast. Once we've taken care of any loose ends, we'll make our exit out of state. Okay, that adds more to it. So I'm actually starting to think Heather had a deal with the Professor to kill Darcy and then leave the country with the Professor, and that's why she keeps trying to escape. Because I'm definitely thinking we're not Darcy. We're gonna ask about this then. No? Oh, that's a contradiction. Okay, we'll just have to leave this question.
Can you think of any reason why you might have been abducted?
I honestly have no idea. I mean, it's not like I'm rich or anything. My parents don't make too much money, so I can't imagine they wanted something like a ransom or anything.
Wait, we know that one's definitely false because of the father's statement. He's the most successful lawyer.
Isn't your father a highly successful lawyer?
Oh, he is, isn't he? Well, I mean, I still wouldn't say that, he makes all that much.
Were you responsible for the death of the other person in that room?
What? No way, of course, I wasn't. Did you see what happened to that body? How could I have caused that?
Wait, okay, so wait. That's gonna have something to probably do with these. Eyewitness statement. A local teenager returning home from a late stay with their friends witnessed a strange occurrence on the 23rd West Road Street. They reported seeing lights from an abandoned house that they passed by occasionally. The witness decided to investigate what the source of the light was, but as they approached the house, they heard a car driving in and decided to hide. The car parked by the abandoned house and 2 people left. According to the witness's statement, while the witness couldn't get a clear view of the people coming from the car, They did report that they heard what sounded like a girl calling for help and could apparently see one of the figures try and cover her mouth while dragging her into the house. After seeing this, the witness headed straight home, taking around 15 to 30 minutes, and immediately called 911 to report the event. Wanted person's report, named James Murphy. He's 42 and male. James is an anthropology professor at Harvard University. He has not shown up for work in quite some time and has failed to report these absences to the university. Neither the police nor the university staff have been able to get in touch with him, and a search of his home has yet yielded any result. Oh wait, so he was the one that paired Darcy and Heather together? Reason for apprehension. Person is wanted for questioning related to the potential involvement in the abduction of university student Darcy Wido and the homicide of an as of yet unidentified female victim. It is thought that he may be dangerous, so caution should be exercised when confronting the suspect. So we've read that one. Oh yeah, these... Oh, okay, but... The second one was in Darcy's name. So maybe it was a... I just don't see it. If Darcy was going to do this and kill Heather, why report her? I mean, that's just going to put a red flag on Darcy, would it not? I just don't... I think it's Heather pretending to be Darcy. But there were broken men's glasses at the crime scene. They were definitely his. I mean, it's definitely a female corpse, right? Yeah, that seems like a female, I think. So have a hard to say when it's all mangled. If you're reading this, it means I'm gone. Given everything I've involved myself in, I can only hope I'm just dead. Any alternatives are too chilling to consider. All I can offer are my deepest apologies for what I've done. The one that forced my hand in these awful deeds made me feel as if I had no choice but to follow orders. I wish I could tell you everything, but even just writing this is a great struggle. I can only say this, it wasn't my choice, and I hope to make this right. Hold on to this, like your life depends on it. If you have the misfortune of confronting them, it may just aid you. JM. Wait, so what was the last thing she said?
What? No way, of course, I wasn't. Did you see what happened to that body? How could I have caused that?
I don't... Well, I mean, unless it's... this? No, okay, I don't think there's anything actually to, counter that. We'll just leave that for now.
When you were abducted, was there another person at the scene with you and the corpse?
It's a little hard to remember, but I'm pretty sure it was just me and the person during the, kidnapping.
Wait, so and the dead body, right? Maybe we can now point out the glasses?
This photo of the crime scene shows a pair of glasses.
Well, lots of people wear glasses just for fashion's sake. They might be non-prescription.
Were you involved in what happened?
Are you joking? I already told you. How could I have been involved in that?
Most people with no involvement don't attack the police and attempt to escape.
You can't be serious. I was in shock. I had just been abducted and there was a dead body. I wasn't thinking right.
You don't seem to have been doing a lot of thinking right. You're still trying to avoid the police, and even after requesting this meeting, you continue to lie and mix yourself up with another person. Make it make sense, Darcy, if that's even who you are. I'm starting to think you don't even know yourself.
Look, I'm just, not in the right headspace. Just give me a moment, and I swear I'll tell you everything.
Sorry, but I just don't have time to be led around with lies and excuses. I'll get one of the staff members to take you back to your cell and check back in a week. That should be enough time to get your thoughts straight.
Wait, hold on. I don't have a week. I need to talk to you now.
I'm sorry, but our time is up.
I can't let you
leave.
Ah,
What?
I don't think you
What
are,
the-
Darcy, are you?
What the hell is going on?
Sorry, but I don't have much time before it finds me. I need you right here, right now.
What exactly are you?
Well, I guess there's not much point in hiding it. I'm not exactly human. I suppose you could call me an entity. One using this body to hide in your world. I'm losing control of my grasp on this reality, though, and I need your help to fix it.
Is there a contradiction here? Wait, I know what we can do. Oh, hello. Reading this means that you're now trapped in that thing's pocket reality. It won't let you leave until it gets what it wants. And if you refuse to do so, it will result in the end of all life as we know it. However, after rigorous research, I can say there is a third option. First, you need to have a symbol present during the event. Then try to find ways to contradict the entity as best as you can. I couldn't explain why. For some reason, being confronted seems to break its hold just enough for the symbol to reveal a 4-word code phrase. When all 4 words are revealed to you, say them aloud directly to it. Godspeed, and best of luck to you. So wait, what's going to be a contradiction? Do we want the unidentified symbol? No. Okay, I don't think there's anything to do, so why don't we proceed?
You mentioned something trying to find you. What's trying to find you?
Where I'm from, there are powerful beings that even I'm hesitant to describe, that even something like me shouldn't bother. But I did, and now it's after me, and I'm not just going to let it take me. So, I'm hiding from it.
Are you using me as a scapegoat? Okay, so... Nope, that's not working. Don't think there's anything I can use then, is there? Unless the corpse? Nope.
What was the real reason behind your relationship with the professor?
He was just someone that knew about the world and was willing to help me. I can't afford to get caught. It's a far greater issue than you think.
Was he willing though? Wait. Type loose ends. Yes, hold on to this like...
The professor's confession says something quite different.
Alright, so I had to do a bit of coercing, but still, he helped me prepare for rituals and events, as well as other things. I needed his help. I had to be assertive.
Where is the professor now?
He is no longer in this reality. He was taken to another. He screwed up during the last event while setting something up. Not sure if he can get back or not.
Oh, wait. Where'd the letter go? It's gone, completely. Wait, you know, it's just in a different order? Okay, there it is. Daily newspaper. Oh, that's the lawsuit one. Oh! Your picture's changed. We'll have to remember that in case we need it. But... don't think there's anything else about... you can say to him then. I guess we just continue.
What
Oh,
was
no.
the actual reason for this abduction?
I wouldn't call it an abduction. No one was forced into it. It was just a ritual to help maintain my control and keep me hidden.
Okay, we know that one's a lie. That one's the eyewitness statement. Calling for
We
help.
have a witness who testified otherwise.
That's, well, I was losing control of my body. I needed to be handcuffed so I could be taken care of. That's all. A misunderstanding.
So what happened to that body?
We ran out of time during the event. The being I'm hiding from, the hunter, got to her. And well, you see why I'm on the run.
Do we think the being really did? Oh wait, Chan Il. So is the contradiction about the being? Excise the tickets. What about this? No, that doesn't count. Body been discovered, just a few feet from the survivor. Okay, apparently being a few feet away is not an excuse. I don't think there is anything for that one.
Why? Was there a third person at the event anyway?
It was just something the professor decided at the last minute. No reason for her to be there at all.
Okay, oh yeah, I know that one. That one is the email, right? This one.
This email seems to say it was planned in advance.
Well,
Oh, beautiful.
Look, why are we talking about this third person? They aren't important. Can't you see there are bigger things going on right now?
Did you even know who that classmate was?
Nobody important. Probably just one of the professor's students. I've got no idea who she might be, to be honest.
Nope, that's a lie. Wait, has the picture changed again? I want to see how I'm before. Nah, it's pretty much the same. Okay, we need the complaint, right?
These records seem to show that you two did a class assignment together. Plus, there was the confusion over names earlier. You called yourself Heather at first.
Are you serious? How is this remotely important? Were you not listening when I said we don't have a lot of time? Listen, we are out of time. I'll need you to recite this incantation to hide me from the hunter.
Lead line.
This is crucial. If the hunter gets me, it will have an opening into this world. It will destroy all life as you know it. No question. Hiding me will save the world. So I trust you know the right choice here.
Are there no other options? Nothing else that can prevent this?
There is no other way. You have to make the decision.
Alright, I can do it. I like how chill we are. The whole world's breaking, existence is falling apart, and we're just relaxed. I'm gonna do this, I think.
According to this, I can say this. Chan ia fele oriba.
Wait, where did you... How do you know that? Oh no. Oh no. Do you have any idea what you've done?
Oh! I think the hunter's got you.
What? What happened? Is it over? Did I do it all right?
Ending 1 of 5. In the end, that thing vanished, along with any danger it had caused. I don't know if I made the right call, but I made my choice and I'm paying for it. After everything that happened during the interrogation, the investigation naturally went on to what happened to the patient. Of course, I was the prime suspect in her disappearance. There was no point telling them what really happened. Who would believe me? Either way, what I said was irrelevant. Now I'm a patient in the very facility I work for, subject to countless interrogations. Stuck in captivity, I'm left to wonder, did I make the right choice, or will that thing return? Now, clearly just taking the day off was the best idea. Okay, so we've got to say that incantation then. Do I just need to wait for the time to run out, or is it actually in here? I think I'm just going to wait for the time to run out. Oh, say the incantation.
Alright, fine. I'll say it. Leg line. Kura pathinadara.
Oh, you look beautiful.
My thanks to you. How have they faced my punishment? What happened? Why the hell can't I move?
I've done all I can with the patient, but she still refuses to cooperate. She needs some time alone, so please don't disturb her. I'll be back with some staff to escort her back to her cell.
This can't be. That's not me. Don't listen to it. That's not me you're talking to.
Oh. So you swapped consciousness? So the interrogator got put into Darcy's body. It's that. Okay, so it wasn't Heather. Heather's already dead. Heather was the dead one on the floor. Darcy's dead as well. Okay, so I'm actually better what it's guessing. The entity was in Heather's body. Then it swapped itself with Darcy. So then Darcy went into Heather's old body and died. And now... Is that right? Yeah, that's right, because then we got swapped again, so we got into Darcy's body. Those were my last words, before the pain hit me, a pain too agonizing to even describe, soon followed by my bones bending like they were made of soft rubber. It felt like my skin was being pulled from every opening possible. My last seconds on Earth were torturous, and all I could think about was whether this was how I would die, or if I would continue to feel this horror wherever this thing was taking me. So I'm guessing then the incantation is what allowed her to swap into my body. So what was if we didn't say any incantation at all? Would that thing of... I don't think that thing could arrive to kill her then, because that's what the first ending was, the fifth ending, whatever. Let's try.
I suppose an action is a choice of its own.
Sorry, but this is just too much to handle all
Yep.
at once.
Well,
Is
I
this
don't
gonna
feel
work?
to be alone in the inevitable suffering.
Wait, that's ending 1 again, isn't it? Nope. Oh, we both die. Oh, I killed the world. I only lasted a scant few seconds, but I remember the horror that I let into our world. Whatever that thing I interrogated was, it was telling the truth about one thing. The being that hunted it was so much more powerful than it was. The worst part wasn't the agonizing pain of my body being devoured by that thing, or even the lingering thoughts of whether I'll be suffering like this forever. No, the worst part was that I could vividly hear the billions of people screaming in torment as they met the end I had mistakenly unleashed on them. Oh wow, my inaction destroyed the world.
Damn, something's just not right here. It doesn't add up at all, but I just can't see what's wrong.
Is this
Must
my
be
last
more
ending?
holes to point out, but I'm sorry, but I can't continue like this. I'll get someone else to take over. So just wait here.
Ending 4 of 5. I suppose I saved my own life. I just couldn't stay there anymore. Thankfully, before I left, I was able to get someone to fill in for me. But it seems as though he had no luck with her either. I was hoping I could return to her with a clear head, but that was never going to happen. Just a few hours after the interview, she was found dead, with her body in the same state as the one at the crime scene. Do you reckon, then, she took the body of my colleague? I found that all the landings, yes. So apparently we just don't contradict her at all. We do live. Well, I hope you enjoyed that playthrough of In-Terror-Gation. I think, honestly, the meanest ending I have is probably ending 5. Because, well, it's ending 4 or 5. It's literally when we abandon the job and leave it to our colleague to die. But I suppose at least I live. If you enjoyed that playthrough, I'd greatly appreciate if you subscribe to this channel. But other than that, you have a spooky day and I'll catch you next time, guys.